Look, I'm not going to bemoan the result of the fight. I'm not going to do that, yeah? I'm not going to do that. I actually thought Audley could give him some problems, you know what I mean? And to be honest, Price might be better than what a lot of us think. He may well be. He may well be. My problem is how they built the fight up and how Audley won the gold medal 11 years ago. 11 years ago. And they was building the fight up and how, oh, you got to give him credit the way he's conned the public. When it's them who's conned the public. And then they said, oh, well, Audley's got to perform tonight because he's let down the public. No, you've let down the public. You've let them down. You've let them down. Because in all truth, yeah, as I said before, if you're going to put bogus fights on the television, at least keep it real and say this is a warm-up fight. You gave this fight the big build-up. You had one of your pundits or commentators, the big fight, the big fight. Well, come on, man. It was never a big fight. It was never a big fight. And the public have to stop walking into these shots like Audley did. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, I'm glad I didn't pay. I'm glad I don't pay for Boxnation. And then I have to pay for that. I'm glad. And look, let me repeat again. The result has nothing to do with it. There's nothing to do with it. I'm not saying because it was a terrible fight. Yeah? Because Price banged him over. And he can probably bang a lot of people over with his power. Right? Okay? I'm talking about the way they sold the fight. They couldn't sell the fight with anything Audley had did in the last 2 years. Yeah? But you're calling it a big fight. But to sell Audley, you have to sell me his gold medal performance, which was 11 years ago. You know what I mean? 11 years ago. Or 12 years ago. Long blood clot time that. Yeah? That was his, oh man. You know, and all I want to see is if they can pull this off again with David Price and sell us, you know what I mean, this wolf ticket that he's the second coming of a great heavyweight. You know? I just want to see if they can if they can con you guys again. Because I don't pay for this shit. I don't pay for it. I don't pay for it. If there was no streams online, you think I would have been bothered if I missed this fight? I wouldn't have been bothered. Yeah? And once again, I'm gonna state it again. I have no problem with the fight. I have no problem. It is what it is. It's two men in the ring. One man has to win. Yeah? Boxnation has to sell its product. I have no problem with that. But when you... I'm a grown man. Andre Ward has a gold medal. When he fought Chad Dawson, his gold medal didn't come up once. I didn't hear about his gold medal. Why? Because he had a product to sell of what he's produced in the ring. He didn't have to go back to whenever it was when he won the gold medal. He didn't have to do that. So you know you're getting authentic action. But this shit, come on, man. I really dislike Steve Bunce, man, with a passion. And as for that fat tabloid press writer, he can go eat a big one as well. Because the other month, he was slagging off all, saying, oh, he's a disgrace. He should never be seen in a British ring. That's what he was saying. And now he comes on Boxnation after they paid him whatever to say that, well, you've got to give Audley credit, you know what I mean, for conning the public. You know what I mean? You got to give him credit for the way he charms the public and gets into the... No. You're the ones who charm the public. Don't try to put this on Audley. Audley just took his little money to take back to California, you know what I mean, to pay a couple of his bills, yeah? Right? You know what I'm saying? And the crowd booed Audley. Nah, you should be booing Boxnation. That's who you should be booing. I'm done with this shit, man. Con job. Matrix shit. You know what I mean? Bullshit. And if anyone thinks I'm reacting out of hindsight, go and check part 1. Boxnation Con job part 1. Right? And You can hear the Chris Edwards flyweight title fight, which he lost, in the background. And that was before that fight started. I already said, and I repeated it several times, I don't have a problem with this fight. I have a problem that you're trying to sell me a big fight when it's not a big fight. That's what I have a problem with. That is what I have a problem with. And you see, I want to sound arrogant. I don't want to sound arrogant. But sometimes it's not a matter of tooting my horn. But this is what I've got to tell anybody who's watching this video. The next time you sit down to watch the subscription package you've paid for, right? And it's the big night of the fight. If they're not breaking down both men's resumes for what they've done in at least the last year, if they don't at least have 2 decent wins in the last year, more than likely you're not watching a big fight, right? That's just common sense. That's just common sense. You're getting conned. You're getting conned. Right? So, if anybody in the Liverpool arena should have been getting booed, it's Boxnation, not Audley. Why is Audley getting booed? You've put him in a fight that you've billed as a big fight when he has no big fight credentials. What was you expecting? Yeah, I thought he could give him trouble, but that doesn't make it a big fight. Yeah? That's just breaking down defects and strengths. The fight is a D-list fight, regardless of what I say on the breakdown. It's a D-list fight. This fight, based on resumes, was a D-list fight. That's what it was. Not because it ended in 1 round, but because if we look back on Audley's resume, he has no right to be billed in a big fight. But yo, it is what it is. And like I said, my advice to you guys is when you hear Steve Bunce talking about a potential fight, do the box rec. Yeah? Do the box rec on the fighters. Look at the rankings, whether it's the British rankings or world rankings. Yeah? And look who motherfuckers have fought before they sell you that fight. And if it's not up to scratch, tell Boxnation, yo, I want to unsubscribe. I want to unsubscribe. Yeah? If you're going to bill me for these fights, you need to cut down the subscription price. Yeah? That's what you need to do. Yeah? If you're going to have premium fights for that month, then you can charge me the whole £10 for the month. If you're going to sell me this, I'll pay £2 or £5 for the month. That's only fair. Surely that's only fair. Yeah? You can't bill every fight as a big fight, because obviously we can't expect you to put on a big fight every week. Yeah? We're not that stupid. We're not that stupid. But you don't have to do all the jazz hands and razzle dazzle and say everything is a big fight to justify the £10 a month. No, that's criminal. That's a criminal act. Anyway, I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this. Peace out. Peace.